Lovely. So in this video, I just want to talk real quickly about some of the products that I found at the Dollar General from this brand called Believe Beauty. And I want to do a real quick tutorial using some of the things that I've found and that I've been wanting to try. I have their foundation, I have their concealer, I have their setting powder, I have one of the eyeshadow palettes that they have. This is the Nearly Nude palette. Then I have a Glimmer Pot. This is gel to powder eyeshadow. Such a pretty color. And I also have two of their brushes that they have. This is the foundation buffing brush, and then this is the blending brush. And I also have one of their velvet matte liquid lipstick I will be using. Also, this is their beauty sponge. This is already damp. I'm going to start off by priming my lids, but I'm going to use their concealer. This line is all under $5. They have so many more things than what I have purchased, but I don't want to get too crazy excited and buy more things that I will end up using. So if I like this stuff, then I'll buy more. So yeah, I'm just gonna use the concealer to prime my lids. I already had my eyebrows done. Nothing special. I just used one of the e.l.f. eyebrow pencils just to fill them in real quick. And I'm just gonna blend that. And then I'm gonna use their powder. This is the translucent. This is called the Believe Beauty Matte Blur Loose Powder in Translucent. So I'm going to grab a little bit of that with their little blending brush just to set. Real quick that concealer. I'm going to use the palette. This is the Nearly Nude Believe Beauty eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with this darker shade. And I'm going to use a little bit because I don't know how pigmented these are. And I'm just going to lightly go in the crease. Okay. And then just start blending that out. Oh goodness. Okay. So these are very pigmented. I'm not picking up a lot, and I already like this one. So now I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and I'm gonna use that brush, and I'm gonna tap off the excess, and I'm just going to place it right here. These eyeshadows are actually really nice and pigmented. They remind me of the, believe it or not, the Urban Decay shadows from the Naked palettes. Those shadows are like really buttery and pigmented, and they're just a dream to work with. Like, they blend out good, and you know, the color pay off really well if you use a really good base on top of your primer. Like, if you use your primer and then you put like a cream base, oh my, they pop like really good. So these, well, I've only tried these two so far, but they look really good. So I'll do that there. And these are looks that this is like I like doing makeup looks that are like really easy and wearable. A lot of my videos, like I try to get like do color and stuff, and I love that because it's fun, but it's normally not things that I would wear on like to go out or on a normal basis. This one right here with my finger. Oh, look at that, it's super pretty. And I'm just gonna dab that right here. Sometimes the shimmer shades, the frosty shimmer shades, they go on, I think they're prettier when you put them on with your finger. You get a good, okay, see how that's like, I just barely touched my crease right there and it like totally rubbed off. So that's good. I mean, that's good because it's like, you can tell like the color is good. So let's do that a little bit. Now I'm gonna use this brush that I used to blend out my concealer. I'm going to go into this little cream. This is like a nude cream color. Let's see, let's set up right there. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to just run it under my brow bone. Just clean up just a tad bit. Okay, now I'm going to take this little pot. This is the Glimmer Pots Gel to Powder eyeshadow in pink quartz, and this is just, oh, so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take this. This is like a flat brush. These are really good for concealer, for cream eyeshadows, anything that's cream. This is good to apply. So I'm going to take a little bit of that. I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to go in here and then just, let's see what it does, because it's gel to powder. I don't know exactly when it turns to powder. Like right now I'm not seeing a lot. Maybe you need to use it on its own, not on top of like other powders perhaps. Yeah, I think that's what it's gonna have to be, just on its own. Just touch this a little bit, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the foundation, and this is the foundation, the Believe Beauty Soft Beige, and then I'm just gonna pump. Okay, there we go. And so on my brush, and then I'm going. I hope I chose the right color. Whoa, that's too white for me right now. Okay, it's fine. Just, I'll fix it with bronzer. I'll have to. It's hard when you buy a makeup in stores like that because they don't have testers, so you don't know what shade to get, and you just kind of eyeball it, and I totally missed. Let me do the concealer. This is the concealer. This is on the color light beige. So this is soft beige and this is light beige. Let's see. I don't know. This looks warmer than this one, so I think this is going to be darker. Unfortunately, I really see, totally different. Really got it wrong. Let's use the little sponge, and I'm going to just dab. Let's just dab. I just want to see the coverage. Let's just see the coverage and the finish and see, even though I really got the shade wrong, like really, really wrong. The concealer, I have already used it, and I actually really liked it. I always use two concealers when I do my makeup. Like, I don't think I've ever just used one concealer. So yeah, see, totally way warmer. It's more some of the translucent powder, and I'm gonna use this same sponge. I'm gonna use the same sponge, and I'm going to set. I actually like the shape of this. It's like pretty much like the shape of the little makeup wedges that I use to put my powder on. But this is like a makeup beauty sponge to get wet. To dampen. So I'm just gonna use this brush to just dab it in. This foundation brush, and okay, I like it. Actually looks really, really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna use it all over my face. Let's see what it looks like. I'm just gonna, I don't do this normally either. I don't like to set my whole entire face with powder. I usually only do certain areas. The areas that are more oil prone, which is my forehead, like right here, and my nose. This powder is really finely milled. It's like I don't know, it's like, it feels so silky. It's so nice, and I don't know, I like it. So as you can see, the shades are so terrible, but I actually like the coverage of this stuff. I haven't purchased a blush because I haven't found one that I really like, and I've gone to my Dollar General a couple of times and looked at the stuff and haven't been completely convinced. And then I've been to another Dollar General and I like the stuff, but the blushes, a lot of the ones that were there were not in singles. So they had like the trios with the bronzer. The bronzers were not my style. So anyway, let me bronze my face real quick, finish doing normally, like what I normally do, and then I will do my lipstick and finish the under of my eyes. So I think I fixed it a little bit. I did some bronzing and I did a little bit of contour. I put a little bit of blush on. As I was actually checking on my blush, I noticed that this is already creasing. I don't know if you can see. It's already, there you go. It's already creased more on this one, and I don't know if it's because I did this gel to powder on top. I think it probably is, just because it's on that exact area that I did that. Over here, I don't see creasing really. Excuse my brows. It's mostly here, so I think that's what it was. Over here, also, it's not as noticeable. I really actually don't see crease, so I think it's just that. I'll have to try to use this on its own. Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the into the liquid lipstick. This is a velvet matte liquid lipstick, and this is the color Grenadine, which I already tried this also. This is not transfer proof, so this would be like just like a lipstick or a lip gloss, but it is so rich, creamy, that I wouldn't mind. And this color is so pretty. Let's do my bottom lash line. And I have this little brush. Okay. I'm gonna use, what color should we use? I'll do this one. The brownie one on the top. It's gonna be like a really nice sultry look. You know how they say that you shouldn't wear bold eye makeup and then a bold lipstick? Well, you know what? You can do whatever you want. There's no rules in makeup. There's things that I like seeing and there's things that I don't like seeing, but I mean, if you're into it, go for it. So I have my lashes on now. Nothing big. They're pretty full, but they're not very long. I think you don't need like super full lashes for this look. Okay, so I'm gonna use that light shade right here. This shade right here. Right in the inner corner. Just for a little pop of light right there. Okay, it's so pretty. So I still haven't noticed like this eye crease or anything. This one, yes, right here in this corner, but that's, like I said, where I put that gel to powder eyeshadow. This little baby right here. So I suppose that's why. I'm not gonna judge the whole palette over that little thing because I shouldn't have used it together if I didn't know how one of them performed on its own. But right now with this brand that I just purchased, so far I can tell you that this lipstick I'm in love with, even though like I said, it's transfer proof. But I mean, honestly, like, find a lipstick that, like, just a lipstick that will not do this. You won't. I have like so many MAC lipsticks and most of them will be transfer, so I started using a lot of the NYX matte, the liquid matte lipsticks from NYX. Let's see, also from Dose of Colors. Wet n Wild makes some really good ones. What else? Just random ones that I will find and I like. I will use those. But yeah, so this lip color, I love it. I just love it. And well, here's the makeup. This is like a more, I will try to get a foundation. I'm trying to get another foundation, one that will actually match me. I'm thinking that maybe this shade will be good for me in the winter when I'm not as tan. Believe Beauty brand from Dollar General. Do I recommend this? Yes, go and try it out. Try out the eyeshadows. They have like maybe 3 or 4 of these. I think these are so pretty. They're so pretty. I will end up trying the eyelid primer because I didn't buy that because honestly, if I use the eyelid primer, I'll use the e.l.f. or otherwise I will use a concealer. And well, for this occasion I did use their concealer, which turned out to be okay. It's just I needed to be lighter. definitely try out the brushes. The brushes are good. The two that I bought, which is, they have 4 brushes. So they have the powder, and then they have the foundation, which is the one that I used. The foundation, this one right here, which these are really nice actually. I mean, they're dense, they're really soft, and they're really cute. Like, look at that, it's like really cute, you know. And then I got the blending one, which is also really cute, and yeah, it's pretty. This actually almost looks, almost, well, actually, yeah, it's really close to this. This is the one that comes in the naked, the smoky naked palette. This is the brush that comes in there, so it's like really similar. But anyway, so yeah, it's really good. I like it for the blending. They have mascara, they have lashes, they have blush, they have bronzers, they have highlighters, they have eyebrow pomades, eyebrow powders, they have the eyebrow gels, they have lip liners, eyeliners, liquid liners, they have cream contour sticks, they have cream blush sticks, cream highlighters, they have about 3 or 4 primers, if I remember correctly. And they all do different things. They have, I think, maybe 2 setting powders, setting sprays. Then they have the setting powders, those loose powders. They have about 3, 4 shades. And what else do they have? They have nail polishes also, which are really cute. They have the lip glosses, and they have those liquid lipsticks. Yeah, so if you like to buy makeup on a budget, definitely go try out the Believe Beauty at the Dollar General. Oh, also, and they have tinted moisturizers, which this is actually, it's a little bit heavier than I thought. You definitely need to use like a wet beauty sponge or a foundation brush, because I tried to do it with my fingers, and I just found it like it was drying really quickly, and it was hard to spread. But, and I got the wrong shade also. So yeah, I think that I just thought that I was lighter than that I actually am at the moment. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit tan. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Give me a like, subscribe if you haven't, share my videos. Okay, again, thanks, see you, bye.